had the fire department come hose it off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Long time ago. That's been probably 50 years ago. That'll tell you how old I am.
6 years
hazardous
ago.
cleanup. Hazardous cleanup.
Yeah. On those days, nobody knew what that was. Yeah.
Whole milk, was it whole milk or skim milk? Whole milk or skim milk?
You must have a slow.
I think Marcus has the problem with his audio.
Yeah, he's got the problem.
I fixed the echo, if that's what you're talking about.
No, I said, was it whole milk or skim milk?
I heard you, but you know what? I just didn't feel like frickin' answering. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Marco, it's
the little princess is moody tonight.
So that's what they called it back in the day. You're absolutely correct. In those days, nowadays you'd call it non-fat. In those days, they called it skim milk.
But he really likes heavy cream.
It was a little bit of everything, DeMarco, to answer your question. There were 6 gallons of homogenized, I think about 8 gallons of 2%, probably a couple gallons of 1% in there, DeMarco, and the rest of it was skim. Oh, there were a couple parts of cottage cheese on top.
Cottage cheese.
I didn't know they had 2% back in them days.
Yeah.
Well,
the details.
Well, how about a sound check, Marcus?
You want me to scream in the mic? Scream at DeMarco again?
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
This is White Rick, over.
We got you. Wait, Rick. Are we ready for the official start of the show, DeMarco? DeMarco looks a little frozen. Okay, here we go.
Marco, time to wake up. Wake up. Wake
up.
And
welcome to the DroneNation for August 25th, 2025, the Minefield recap show. We have 2 of the stars of the Minefield event here with us. Now, I know Mike was advertised as a guest host tonight, but our super secret mystery guest isn't so secret anymore. It's Chris Hope. He kind of joined too early. He's supposed to come in with the big fanfare, but he's arrived early, and he's got a special world premiere video of the show today that's never been seen anywhere else before. So don't go anywhere tonight, folks. Yeah, we got a lot going on. But I do have a DroneNation birthday of the week, and you guys, our 2 hosts, probably said to him in person this week. And I want to say a happy birthday wishes to Ken Heron, who was the organizer and host of the Minefield event this weekend. Is it Brownsville, Tennessee, Mike?
You got it.
Brownsville, yeah. So happy everybody. Wish Ken a happy birthday here. So, listen, Chris, do you have your video ready to go, or should I do a couple other stories first? You're muted, Chris.
Do 2, please.
Do a couple other stories first?
Yeah, let me finish my supper right quick.
Chris needs some time here, so we're gonna run through some other stories here tonight. Now, we did have a little bit of information at the end of last week. It looks like it's official now. DJI will release the Mic 3 this week on Thursday the 28th. Just a couple days away. The promo teaser has been posted to social media outlets, but will it be available for sale in the U.S. website? That's always the question. And I'm going to let Marcus, you take this. I'm going to get a little graphic up here.
Yeah. Well, do you think Mike will buy the mic?
No, I just bought the mic.
Well, he may already have the mic.
I just bought the mini mic a couple weeks ago. I haven't opened it up yet.
So I'm interested in the Mic 3 if you can record to the mic itself. I think it might be helpful to me. Beyond that, I've got a couple of sets of DJI mics behind me, so who needs another, right?
Look at that picture there, Marcus, where it looks like the magnetic components kind of stick to the top of the case in this one.
Hey, Ron, didn't I see something that you could connect 4 mics to this receiver now?
We did see that in some rumors here, but let me see what's in this official rumors here.
2 is nice, 4 is better, right?
And isn't there some kind of color panel or something too?
Let's see what it says it has in the box here. A padded carrying case, compact DJI Mic 3 transmitters, a full-featured Mic 3 receiver with a color display and rotary control, Mic 3 charging case, USB-C to USB-C cable, Mic 3 mobile phone adapter, USB-C optional Lightning cable sold separately. Locking audio adapter cable, 3.5 millimeter TRS to TRS. So a lot of people feared that did not have that little jack to plug in a lavalier, but it does. 4 windscreens, 2 black gray, 2 black, and 2 magnet clips. So there's no, here's the picture of what you get. So Marcus, what did you ask once again here about?
Can you record directly to the mic?
Yeah, we've seen that in older rumors, but it's not here in his recent rumors by our good friend Jasper Ellens.
Yeah, dual channel 32-bit float that everybody gets all excited about.
Charging case of 28-hour battery life, dual channel anti-interface, dual level noise reduction, adaptive gain, and wait a minute, here it is, Marcus. 4TX, 4 transmitter by 8X or 8RX compatibility. Record up to 4 sources simultaneously and sync audio to 8 receivers. Ideal for complex multi-camera setups. There you go.
So that's for serious production, right? I mean, if you've got 8 cameras out there, holy cow!
That would be like our shoot at the South Florida drone meetup, Marcus.
Yeah.
Can you see the picture big enough there to see the size of the I guess we'll call them the transmitters and the color LCD? Did the mic 2 have a color LCD?
It does. Yeah.
So that's not
evidently
really,
size matters, huh?
your size matter. Well, we'll say that for the women folk, huh? But yeah, so the mics look like there's more or less on the same size as the mic Mini, even though I don't have anything to compare that with.
So Ron, I see a red button there that would indicate to me that very likely you can record to the mic.
I would suspect the same thing, Marcus. I mean they really, if they didn't put that feature in the mic 3, I mean, it would be called on the carpet for that, right, Marcus? If they took that away.
I suspect so. Yeah.
So we know a release date, but we don't see any pricing. I don't know if I can make this big enough for you guys to see here, but here's that little promo video. Maybe I can make it right here.
It's big.
There you go. When I said a teaser, I bet a teaser.
Hey, Ron, are we done with the birthday section?
Well, you can open it back up again.
We can?
Yes.
I just got an important message. This is not information that I had before the start of the show.
Yes.
But I understand that a member of this panel has a birthday coming up tomorrow.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, look at that. And then he disappears. He disappears on us.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday, Chris.
He went to get a slice of birthday cake. Yeah.
I have to thank Barkley for sending me that important information.
Thank you, Mr. Barkley. Thank you for the birthday shout out.
Let me get my Sharpie out and add Chris Hope to the birthday of the week under
are we gonna sing, Ron?
No.
Well, DeMarco's our singer in the show.
Yeah, DeMarco's our singer. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, he's not going to do it.
Johnny says Bailey's birthday is tomorrow too.
Oh, happy birthday, Bailey!
They had a party yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, they had a big party.
I didn't get the invite, but I heard it was quite the affair. It was probably black tie. That's the reason Johnny couldn't go to the Minefield because of the birthday party.
Right, big 21.
That's a good one. That's a good birthday.
That's the best birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I can just barely remember 21.
Boy, not me.
Oh,
I can remember it well.
It's a blur.
Not exactly. No. Yeah,
I remember my 21.
Yeah, I remember it very well. I went out on my milk route. I had my milk truck. I was out delivering dairy products, and all my customers knew in advance. I got a bunch of birthday wishes from my customers, and of course, they were all giving me a hard time because it was 21. They knew that I'd be out on the town that night, of course,
boy.
right?
Oh boy.
You don't remember that, Ron? Surely you remember your 21st.
I was like another lifetime ago.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened on my 21st birthday.
Marco was at FSU.
No, I wasn't.
No,
Mark.
Marco was up. He's in junior high.
No, he wasn't.
No.
Okay, I guess we probably ruined Ron's timeline already. So we
Oh,
better
no,
really get back to the agenda.
I'm in that thing where I'm trying to get a link up, and that's the hardest part.
Okay, well, good. So we can keep talking then. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're going on to story number 2 here, folks. The DJI Mavic 4 Pro and the Osmo 360 are now both available to order from Amazon in the U.S. The Mavic 4 Pro Flymore combo with the DJI RC 2 controller comes in at a cool 39. Well, it says 44. I wrote 49, but I messed up 44 here. And it is an official DroneNation Amazon link down below. If you would like to click that and put a few of those in your cart and hit the buy button, it would help us out over here. But now it's being sold by somebody called US Fast. And it's sold and shipped by a seller called US Fast. So it's a third-party seller on the Amazon. It's not DJI themselves or Amazon or whatever. So, of course, now you see the price there. For that price, you can go from the South Korean sellers. You can get the combo with the good controller at that price. So you're paying, some kind of tariff pricing on this, but
or just extra profit pricing. Can I update you on the Korean order?
Yes, go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead.
So I ordered that. I ordered the RC Pro 2 exactly 2 weeks ago, and they still haven't shipped it. So I'm getting ready to cancel that order. Same company that Mike ordered his stuff from, getting no communication from them. They've kind of gone silent. They got over, well, with taxes and everything, about $1,300 of mine. So I'm going to hit up eBay and see if I can get some money back.
There you go.
So be careful. I'm just telling you, folks, be careful. I mean, I know, Mike, you were successful, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of money to put out there when you don't know.
It's still not like ordering from DJI themselves.
That's right.
So I want to get Mike's question. Mike, were you surprised to see this Mavic 4 Pro show up on Amazon?
I am. I've been hearing different, Rick Smith's little talk about he thinks it'll be all worked out before December or by January, and I just don't see it happening myself.
And it looks like they have free delivery, but it doesn't. It's the August 29th to the 3rd, so that's not too far off because today's the 25th, so you can possibly get it in 4 days. DeMarco Moore, your reaction to seeing the Mavic 4 Pro here on Amazon? Of course, we know you can't get it on DJI.com at this moment.
What would be the price on DJI? I'm not familiar with it.
Well, this combo here, if you were buying it from Tom's South Korean seller, you'd probably pay maybe
2,800 for the
2,800. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
not
$1,100 more. Well, I mean,
but they got to ship it, DeMarco.
Yeah.
You can give them the money.
No.
They're going to ship you the drone.
What would be the price if we got it from DJI? If we could, that's what I was asking.
28.
Yeah, we're guessing around 28.
No, maybe more than that with the tariff, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a quick question, DeMarco, because you're saying from DJI, but are you assuming DJI with or without tariffs?
Well, oh my gosh, yeah.
It gets tricky.
Unfortunately, you can't buy it from DJI.
Yeah. Well, for the people who want it really bad, great for them. Go out and get it. For someone like me, and I think most of us will all pass, except for Michael.
Now, guys,
Mike got a good deal on his. Mike, Mike got a great deal.
$39.44.
You could do it.
Did you, Mike?
And Mike got the good one with a good
I got the
control.
great combo. Right.
Yeah.
For the same price of this, basically.
Great.
Now let me anybody here in the panel, anybody answer what of course we know there's ones coming from South Korea and Japan or whatever. They're what they call white labels or something like that or whatever. Do you think this drone is one that was made for the U.S. market, or do you think this is just somebody
anything
South Korea wants in?
No, it's gray market. Anything you buy in the U.S. right now is going to be gray market, Ron. When you see it on DJI's website, I think you can be a little more comfortable. But this is gray market for sure. These guys are evidently importing them somehow, right?
Somehow they're getting them through customs, right?
They're importing them, whether they're buying them in Canada or bringing them down or whatever it is that they're doing. But it's still a gray market product.
I don't call it gray market. It's registered by the United States government. It's totally legal. So why would it be considered a gray market product?
Because you try and get DJI to cover your warranty.
That's DJI. That's DJI. That's not having anything to do with the government.
Well, that's still gray market. In other words, I could import a gray market automobile too, Mike, but the manufacturer isn't going to, and I can get it licensed in the United States, but the manufacturer isn't. I mean, I don't know. It's definition. I don't want to get
right. Sure, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. I've heard people call it that.
Yeah.
Chris, what do you think? Were you surprised to see this so-called banned drone show up on Amazon here this weekend?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, it's eventually going to happen, right? I mean, Americans are smarter than that. They can find a loophole, and this doesn't surprise me. There's another one I've seen on Facebook Marketplace. Some drone supply place got them. I seen it today. Got them in stock, ready to ship.
I've seen Walmart supposedly has them too now. So
Walmart's got y'all sitting here talking. I'm on Walmart's website right now. They got a few drones in stock. Be there in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mavic 4.
Well, Mike, that Walmart one, is it being sold by Walmart or by a seller?
Yes, it says Walmart.
No,
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't actually hit purchase. Of course, I'm not going to do that. But
DJI Mavic 4 Pro HD 3190.
31, huh?
Only 2 left.
Wow.
What's your password to Walmart, DeMarco?
I have no idea.
I'd seen that on Drone XL is one that posted a Walmart deal. That's the reason why I mentioned it.
Shipping
now, which kit was that? Which kit was that, Chris?
It's just the drone, the controller, and looks like 2 batteries.
Okay.
On-screen controller and 3 batteries. It's the fly-free package.
Huh. Wow. Okay. On the heels of the Mavic 4 showing up on, Amazon, we a lot of fanfare at the end of last week that even some big YouTubers put out videos that the DJI Osmo 360 was now, for sale in the US. So I immediately went to DJI's website and it still said out of stock on all the various kits. But you could go over to Amazon and find it. But again, it's not sold by Amazon or DJI, but it's shipped from Amazon. So this camera is actually in an Amazon warehouse here, and of course $549 is the price that you can find. Unlike the Mavic 4, you can find this on DJI's website, US website. You just can't buy it because it's out of stock. But this is the same price DJI saw it for in their website, the $549. So and of course, unlike a drone, you don't have as many things. Whether this is, I don't know if there's any such laws that it's illegal to turn the camera on laws for anything. But again, anybody in the panel, were you surprised to see this finally show up? Not show up on DJI's own store or website, but to just show up on Amazon. Because I guess after DJI, I guess Amazon is the most reputable seller, because at least you know that if something's wrong, you can get your money back.
I agree with what Chris Hope said earlier, that there's always backdoor ways of getting things done, and a lot of smart people out there that want to make a little money. That's what they do.
What surprises me, it says visit the DJI store on the page.
Yeah, but you go to DJI store, you just see
exactly.
sold out. I see what you say, Mark. This backdoor, but this backdoor is not as far away as the South Korean backdoor.
No, that's a great point, Ron. Yeah, is that the normal regular price for one of those? I don't know.
Well, that DJI, that's the price on DJI's website, but the rest of the world buys this for about $100 cheaper.
So you can get it cheaper here than you could from DJI, huh?
No. This
Other way around.
That's my problem. I'm confusing you. DJI sells it for $549 on their website. It's out of stock, but if it wasn't in stock, they'd sell it for $549. So it's the same exact price as DJI's U.S. website. But I'm telling you, if you went to the website in any other country, it would be much less than $549.
Okay.
Yeah. So in fact, you could go to your South Korean guys and you could buy this. I think they saw it for like $499 or maybe even less because they only paid. They paid much. They probably paid $449 for it or whatever. So,
Well, it's like our friend Johnny Drone Flyer says. I can tell you I'll sell you anything, but that doesn't mean I have it to ship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, until you're a controller, the South Koreans had been somewhat reliable until you're a controller.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that was kind of surprising to see DJI DJI for lately. It's hard to find anything DJI and Amazon. So they are back, but not sold officially from.
Well, it's progress. At least it's not saying unavailable now.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Ron,
I think we should open up a DroneNation store and start taking orders for
yeah.
Mavic 4s.
If we ever happen to get it in, we'll send it out to you.
Yeah. As soon as we get the stock in, we'll ship it.
Yeah.
Coming soon, right?
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah. We'll give you a nice IOU on the stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about something that actually is in stock here. Okay, here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Here it is. Getting these darn links. Can you guys see that? Okay, here's the little I can't find my little links here. Here's the little Insta360 Go Ultra. It came out last week on Thursday. Thursday's been a big day lately. It's a successor to the Go. I forget what the previous one called. This is a couple generations down the road. I know, Marcus, you've had one of the generations of it. This one goes for $449. That's a standard bundle. And this has a bigger image sensor than the previous one had. This is supposedly the same sensor as the Ace Pro 2, but of course it has grown in size a lot too. It's a lot bigger than the previous little one. There it is, out of they call the home pod that you put it in. But I know it does low light now. Again, better image sensors, so it seems to be quite an upgrade if you're into these little POV cameras.
So Ron, what have the reviewers said about it? Is it does it overheat? Does it have any the quality of the video they like? Or
yeah, I don't think I've heard one bad thing about it, except for the fact that the actual unit's much bigger, so it doesn't fit as easily in your shirt or your cap or anything like that. You're basically, you went from something that was real small, now you're probably half the size of an action camera. That seems to be the only downside. I mean, I think this one actually, I think you could put a memory card in it too, so they like that. You remember before people used to complain when it didn't have internal memory? Now they complain when it doesn't have the memory card. So this one, I believe, has both. So that's a big plus. Again, it's I didn't hear anything bad about it. It sounds like it's a big zest. Now, Marcus, I'm going to go with you because you may be the only one in panel that's owned one of these little cameras before. Well, tell us about your experience with the Insta360 Go products.
Well, so I've got the Go 2, which is a couple generations ago, and it's of course much smaller. It's that peanut-sized product. And what it was handy for was just what Ron was describing it. Chris, you're wearing a ball cap right now. You could just put it right on the bill of that ball cap. However, what I found about that is, I thought it'd be great for doing drone reviews or whatever, because you could look down and see the controller. Or you're never looking at when you're doing that footage, you find out you're looking all over the place, and it really doesn't help you that much. The other problem that I had with it's good for just very, very short form. I used it in the windshield of my Corvette when I was drag racing. My previous Corvette didn't have an onboard camera on it like the new one does, so I would put that up on the in the windshield, and boy, would it overheat. You didn't want to start recording till you were ready to hit the go button on the at the racetrack because it would overheat in no time. It was only 2.7K video, and now this is 4K. But the other issue I had with it is that you had to process the video through Insta360's software before you could use the video like any other. So it just created an extra step. You know, if you were looking for a tiny little camera to get into some tight spots, well, I'll just make it easier. It's a niche product. That's what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if they said you still had to process that or whatever. I'm not, I didn't hear anybody say that, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, this is bigger. So I mean, I've already got a DJI Action 2 that I can pull that little module that appears to be about the same size. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Mike, have you ever fooled around with one of these little POV cameras?
Have not. Actually, one of our fellow members gave me a GoPro Insta 362. I think it is. I think it's a 2. I haven't had a chance to use it. I just got it a couple months ago.
Yeah, and of course, I see Mike. You wear the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. If you want to do a little POV, you can just do it right from your glasses.
Oh yeah, it comes in handy. I've used it. I used it over the weekend.
You used it in Florida when we went to dinner that one night.
Used it in Florida. I used it at dinner in
Country
Minefield
Joe's
as well. Yeah. Well, I used it in Minefield as well this weekend.
Okay. Yeah. So, Chris, Hope, have you ever fooled around with one of these little POV cameras, these little tiny boys?
No, the Osmo Pocket is about as little as I got.
Yeah. DeMarco, any experience with these little POV cameras?
No. Never been my thing.
Go ahead. Go finish your thought.
No, I was saying, like, it's never been something that I needed, so I never even messed with it. Yeah, even thought about buying it.
Well, let me throw this out. We'll go through the whole panel here. So I guess we'll go Mike first. Buying this product, would that be a yay or a nay on buying it?
No, actually, I'm looking forward to the Pocket 4 I've been reading about recently. They expect that for the end of the year.
What about the GoPro?
I have not had the DJI Pocket camera at all. 1, 2, or 3. I'm looking at the 4.
There you go. So that's a nay. That's a nay on getting this little
exactly.
Go. Chris,
yes.
Hope,
Negative.
Yay or nay on buying getting something like this?
I've got the 3. I don't know. I don't know, man. Honestly, no.
Yeah. Marcus?
Yeah, this is not a product for me. No.
DeMarco?
Same. Nope. I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hard no for me, especially at $449 for a niche thing that I'm going to just use once in a blue moon. And like Mike was saying, if I have to do a little POV, I'll just use my Meta glasses. But I don't have them on now, but I'll get them on if I want to do some POV or whatever. So this is a product that really, I mean, it's a niche product. It doesn't interest anybody in the paneling, but maybe we're not the right age group. Maybe people much younger than us would be more into something like this or whatever. I know he's not young, but our friend Barry Markowitz, Marcus, he is always interested in these. I think he's ordered already, and he loves those little POV cameras. He's had almost all of them over the years, including your favorite DJI Action 2 or whatever.
That's right. He does, doesn't he?
So again, you said best, Marcus. It's a real niche product. It appears to be a very good niche product. They've the camera quality is greatly improved. No overheating issues, but I don't mean to be mean to the reviewers, but we hear about overheating cameras. That doesn't usually come from the reviewers. That comes from the real people that paid for it, had the overheating issues. Somehow the reviewers never have the overheating issues.
Yeah, when they finally get out and you actually use it. Yeah.
They probably review all this stuff in a cold weather climate or something. They've never been out in East Texas with Chris Hope and the heat.
Yeah.
In the Osmo Pocket 3, I've had it out Saturday. I've watched some GoPros get hot and shut down, and the Osmo Pocket 3 kept right on chugging.
So that's a good point. Bill Thomas pointed out to Ron and I earlier today that it looks like GoPro's going to have a version of the Pocket 3 style camera.
Good for them.
About time.
Yeah,
I like GoPro. I like GoPro stuff. They got good pictures.
And of course, they got their Rumor 360 camera coming out this year too. So, since they kind of stagnated in that regular action cameras, it's good to see them branching out a little bit into maybe some other things. So, okay. Let's see what else do we have next in the agenda here. Oh, here's a little bit of bad news, Marcus. Here, let me get this up here. Not a happy day here. We got this news kind of late last week here. I'll get the story up here. Let's get it right up there. Our friends over at Autel confirms the end of the EVO Nano and Lite consumer drone series. Now, they haven't really updated these products in like almost 3 years now. I mean, update them as far as new models or whatever. But so we kind of figured this, even though it wasn't official until now. But let me get this here. The company says it stopped selling and marketing both drone series worldwide on July 18th, 2025. Through a few units of the EVO Lite Plus Standard bundle are still available on the official store. So they said the drone maker is shifting more energy towards its enterprise lineup. The move marks the end of the era for hobbyists and content creators. Blah blah blah. They talk about they had the Nano Plus, EVO Lite 2. So I'm going to throw this over to Marcus since he still currently owns 2 of these drones here, one of them.
Well, I still have the Nano Plus as well. Yeah. You want me to get that one out too, Ron?
Well, just tell us about the one you have out now.
Yeah, so the Autel EVO Lite Plus is what this is. It is a full-size drone. I'm just holding it here. You used to hold mini drones. It feels awful heavy, although I don't know exactly what it weighs. But it's got a really beautiful camera on it. I believe it's a 1-inch sensor on the Plus. And man, does this thing take amazing!
And you also have an adjustable aperture on that, which DJI did not offer at that level of drone.
I have said many times that if I was watching video I took with this, shooting in 4K 60 frames per second, and I put it next to what I did with my Mavic 3 Pro, I am sure the Mavic 3 probably has better video, but you'd probably have to really pixel peep to see it. I don't know that I could tell the difference. It's that sharp. So, and it's been around for a while, and Johnny and I got a great deal. Johnny had one of these too. Johnny buys stuff and sells it pretty quick, so I don't know that he still has.
He's moved on from his market.
Yeah. Probably years ago he moved on. However, when we bought these, so when they first came out, as you might recall, this drone was a little over 2,000, wasn't it, Ron, or 1,900, something like that?
Yeah, I mean, it maybe all kit up, but I think it can't be that kit up because it didn't have the smart control. I think it was more than $1,600-$1,700 price range.
Yeah, it was up there. Anyway, Johnny and I paid right at $1,000 for the what you would call the Fly More kit. Now, Ron pointed out something very important, and that is that it does not have an all-in-one controller. So again, you're back to using your phone for an FPV screen, which is
and that's the reason Johnny sold it. He was hoping that they came out with a smart controller, and he was hoping it would work with the Lite and Nano. When it did not, Johnny decided to sell.
That's a great point, because they promised that they would give us a smart controller for it, and they never did. Yeah,
I thought it worked with the older ones too.
What about the older one?
So when it came out with the smart controller, it only worked with the first generation of those.
Well, this is the first generation.
No.
Let me help DeMarco. I think it worked. It only worked with the 3rd generation of the EVO 2 Pro.
Oh, the EVO 2 Pro, yeah.
It worked with the EVO 2 Pro, but but almost everybody owned the 1st generation and the 2nd generation, and only worked with the 3rd generation. Nobody owned.
And that's a completely different drone than this. It's a whole.
That's closer to a Mavic. That's closer to like a Mavic 3 or whatever.
And you can still buy that drone, by the way. That one they still.
Yeah. Oh, is that the Lite? Marcus, you're holding?
This is the Lite. Yeah, this
The
is
Lite,
the EVO
okay.
Lite.
Like the Plus, the Lite Plus.
Lite Plus. That's correct.
Yeah.
But you know what? I still enjoy flying it. Now, there's a couple other points to make. Is it does not have the kind of performance that we're used to with our DJI drones. It just isn't as powerful. I don't know if it just doesn't pitch as far or what, but it isn't the same in that regard. Other than that, that's probably the only thing I can really complain too much about. But they are. It's important to know they are still going to support these until 2030.
Oh,
so that's
good.
5 years
Really?
off.
Wow.
Realistically, am I going to still have this drone 5 years from now?
Yes.
I doubt it. So,
And Mark, let me throw in there that even the EVO 2 Pro, which was their top level consumer drone, it did not even perform as well as the DJI drones as far as flying around.
yeah, and I've never had that one, Ron, but you did, and
It was a very good drone.
Yeah.
And but like for instance, even though it was a price like double the money of the say the Air 2S or whatever, it didn't perform any better flying than they did.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about selling this about 100 different times, but you know what? It still has value to me. It's got remote ID, so you're good on that.
I guess my final thought is, again, this is one of those things. We knew this even before the announcement, but it's just sad to see probably the only really person that kind of gave DJI a challenge, and not in terms of flight ability, but in terms of camera, they gave DJI a run for their money. Would that be a fair assessment, Marcus?
If you're buying an Autel drone, it's all about the camera. That's just a fact. It's all about that camera, and they have put some extraordinary cameras. Even that little Nano Plus, I'm always pretty gobsmacked by the video
And remember one thing, they got low light good before DJI did. They were ahead of DJI on the low light curve.
Well, that one has that RYYB sensor that a lot of people just get all. But that RYYB sensor, it's essentially was developed for cell phones to get low light. So it's a smaller sensor. That's why that Nano Plus has it. It's never been used in the bigger size sensors, Ron. So I don't,
It's never been used since these two drones.
Yeah, I'm not an engineer. I don't know why, but I do know that it helped the little Nano to get better low light performance.
And also there was an Autel Lite, not a Plus, but a regular Lite. It had the RY sensor.
Yeah, this same drone that I just showed you, they had a version of it with the same camera that the Nano Plus had.
And guess what? It also had one of those rotating gimbals, so it can do sort of the same trick that the Mavic 4 Pro does.
Yeah, our friend Tanya Gale Adventures has one. The Lite, not the Plus.
Yes. Anybody else in the panel, Mike, Chris, or DeMarco, have you guys ever played around with an Autel drone?
No, but I'm glad to hear, Mark, you said they're going to continue to support it till 2030, because this article tends to say the shutdown of support is underway. That's 4 years away.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good. Yeah.
It's kind of misleading there,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Ron, I was going to say I had the original EVO.
Oh, right, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I recently found that receipt too. I paid, it was like $12.60 for it.
Wow.
I bought like an extra bag and extra battery too. So
and that was a pretty good drone by all the reviews.
Yeah, you know what? That was my first expensive drone. Great, I loved it. It did not fly as what was going to say precise as a DJI drone, not even close. But coming from a Hubsan, that was a Cadillac.
Yeah.
And then you got a DJI drone, and that was a Mercedes.
Mercedes, maybe Audi, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I want to interrupt here
Mavic
for just
Air.
a second.
I bought.
We got a nice super chat from Bob Dempsey over at All Farts with Drones, and he also wants to remind everybody that registration opens for the Vegas Drone Meetup, and that's the website there, VegasDroneMeetup.com. So, and it's probably going to be a pretty good website because I may know the developer for that website.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. Maybe. Just a little
Thank you,
bit,
Bob.
maybe.
Thank you, Bob. Okay, well, let's go on to another. Here we got another new drone. Are you guys ready for another new drone here? Let's get this new one up here. We've been hearing a lot about this drone for the past month or so, and here it is. It showed up on Indiegogo. This is the HoverAir Aqua, and the CEO of the company introduced it. He put a little 7-minute video out where he's on like a little boat out in the water, and he has it flying all around him. So you can see right there. For $13.78, you can back it, and they have a couple different ones. You can back it for as little as $9.99 or $11.99.
Is this it, Ron? It says hover.
And it is yours orange, and it says it delivers on December 2025. So I'm not gonna play this little video here. Who knows if we get us in trouble? But we'll go to Marcus since I know he's a hover user. He has the Pro Max, and would you possibly order this Aqua version or
no, absolutely not. It's very pricey. Number one. Now it's a very, very niche product. Now, I've never used it, so how would I know? But here's what I would wonder about if I'm a surfer guy, and of course I'm not. But if I was and wanted a drone like that to follow me around or whatever, what I would wonder about is when that next, you've got it following you pretty close, that next wave that comes along behind it falls on it, and then it gets sent out to sea someplace. How do you get it back?
Well, in the sea,
I mean, it floats. I'm sure it floats,
yeah.
and it
Well,
flies.
the CEO in his video, he showed that if you got too far away from it, it would automatically come back to you.
Mm.
Oh, so it's like a submarine. It'll submarine through the water and come
Well,
back.
he did not show it going underwater, but it would backflip if it lands upside in the water. It kind of has a turtle mode, FPV talk here, where it flips itself over in the water. But he did not show it underwater.
Yeah. Well, those are things that but it's a big investment, and again, I think it's a very, very narrowly focused product. It's not going to be something that all of us on the panel here go out and buy for sure.
DeMarco, did you take a look at this at all?
I did. That's not my thing either. I hate the water, so I'm not getting listen to me having that now. So
Okay.
Yeah, me too, DeMarco. Same
Good.
way.
Not too many oceans in Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some
Chris,
water in Arkansas.
Chris,
It's
hope
too
you
much
got
of a niche product.
Chris, hope you got a little pond out back on your property. Something like this interests you?
Nope. No, unfortunately, no.
Mike, right? Or something like a little aqua drone do anything for you?
No, it's too much of a niche product. I mean, I don't have water near me. Even if I did, it's too much of a niche type product. I mean,
This is made for the 15 to
Too
20 year old.
exactly.
The thing I'll say about Hover is they tend to release products before they're fully formed as well. That HoverAir Pro Max that they sent me, there were a lot of firmware updates, and they got it working pretty good. And it does some things it does really well, but there's other things that it doesn't do well at all. That when they really promoted the 8K camera, well, you can use it, but it's going to overheat on you if you do. So, and I don't know who films in 8K to begin with anyway. So there's always pluses and minuses to these. So, we'll see. You're going to have to want one awful bad. And that's a lot of money. So I wonder, Ron, this is the Indiegogo price. What's the full retail? Is it going to be $1,500, $1,600? I don't know.
I mean, for your hover drone that you got when that was Indiegogo, I think the prices were about the same when it was released on their website. So it's very unpredictable what the pricing will be. But I'm going to join the rest of the panel. A hard no for me on this. Whatever. I have no interest in buying this. If it was a price like, say, the little DJI Neo is, if it was $199, maybe I get just to go down and play at the ocean once or twice. But just like the hover, I like to follow once in a blue moon or whatever. But the Pro Max at almost $1,000. That's more fouling than I need or whatever. The little $199 Neo does all the fouling I need.
Okay, before you get completely off that point, Ron, I think that's an important thing. So often people will say that they want tracking with their drone. Probably the only time that I use tracking is when I'm making a video about it. Other than that, in real life, when I'm out flying my drone just to do something with it, you know, it's kind of fun if you see, like if I'm up at Lucky Peak and I see a boat, I can put my DJI drone in the tracking mode and track that boat and do orbits around it. That's kind of cool. But again, it's not anything you couldn't do manually with the sticks either. So it is one of those kind of features, you know, when they really start pushing all this tracking stuff, I do believe that it narrows it down to people that their drone is an add-on to whatever their other sport is, whether it's mountain biking or horseback riding or surfing or whatever.
I kind of agree with Marcus. I mean, I may own a drone, and not a tracking drone, but just a DJI drone that has tracking in it, and I'll use that tracking once when I first get in a review, and then I may use that tracking one more time in my ownership of the drone for actually tracking me, not to make a video. So it may get used twice in a lifetime. So again, if I need a little tracking, the $199 Neo is kind of all I need or whatever. If I just need a tracking only drone, and it's hardly a tracking only drone, but you know what I mean. So
agree with you. I agree with you and Marcus both. Tracking isn't something I look for in a drone.
Yeah,
it's not your primary reason for buying a drone. Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Nice to have it.
We said this before. A lot of this tracking is for the younger people on TikTok and Instagram making vertical videos or whatever that aren't about drones or whatever. But us kind of older guys, we actually like to fly the drone ourselves. We're not so much on the drone flying itself around us.
Hey, Ron, Bob Old Farts has a comment there that it made me think of something. So do you guys, we're all old enough here. Did you remember the old TV show with the submarine sea view, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea? You remember that?
I'm guilty of
I mean,
Irwin Allen.
Irwin Allen. It still comes on once a week. I watch it on MeTV once a week. It comes on my local station.
Rerun.
But you remember the flying sub that they had on that? Where it was like a jet plane in the air, and then it was a submarine underwater. I think Bob has nailed it. If somebody would come up with a drone that could do that you could fly it down, you know, looking for fish underwater, then all of a sudden it was time to come up. If you could then take off up out of the water and fly around, then you got something.
Well, Marcus,
that's right. Exactly.
Marcus,
we'd all go for that.
Yeah. What's come up with that? And we'll sell it on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
I
taking orders now.
I see my buddy here, Lou, Drone Angels. He reached out to me a week or two ago and let me know he lives in Brigantine, which is the Barrier Island north of me or whatever. So we're practically neighbors. Lou said he wants to come over and fly Lucy sometime. So I'm going to try to meet up with him because I was just in Brigantine. He sent me an email. I was in Brigantine the same week doing a job. So good to see you in here, Lou. Okay, we got one more story, and then we're going to go to Mike and Chris to give us a little recap on the the big Minefield event that just happened this weekend here. Let me cue one more story up here, guys. Just bear with me here.
Optical flow on this one. Look at that optical flow. It says hover on there. See? Hover. I don't know. And this one's a lot cheaper. You can get this one on Banggood for about $125.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, here we go. The DJI MINI 5 Pro leaked price list reveals new battery plus here. So let's dig into what that's talking about here. Apparently over the weekend or end of last week, a store not in the U.S. kind of released the prices for the accessories here. And the intelligent flight battery for this is the MINI 5 Pro, which isn't not released yet, $69. An intelligent flight battery plus for $99, a two-way charging hub for $49, propellers for $19, quick release prop guards for $69, ND filter set, ND8, 32, 128, $55. Carry refresh for 1 year, $80, and 2 year, $129. But here's the thing: it got me. They got these prices out, but they didn't leak the price of the drone itself or the kits. So
I noticed the same thing, Ron. The one price that we really wanted, it's not there.
Yeah. And here's what's a little confusing here. They're talking about the battery plus. They said, first things first, all through we already expected the Mini 5 Pro would probably have 2 types of batteries with different weights. Online listings have now officially confirmed that at launch, this Mini 5 will receive a normal battery costing around $80 and a battery plus, which will set you back $100. Strangely, this is roughly $50 under the current Mini 3, Mini 4 Plus battery. So that's kind of odd that the Plus battery dropped, considerably in price if this chart is correct. So, and here they're showing you the prop guards that we've seen in leaked photos, and here's the one in sensor camera and so on. And here's the list again. So, nothing else really new on the Mini 5 Pro. Talk about the combos here, but they don't have pricing. Release date, they're still saying September 16th. It's a Tuesday, but this is not confirmed yet. So, and then there's second, and then still talk about upcoming, anything coming up next at DO2. So, well, anybody have any thoughts on these leaked price lists for the Mini 5 Pro accessories?
I did see another article where it said the estimated cost was for the combo would be $1,300, and that also it would use the Mini 4 batteries.
Yes, I did see that would be compatible with Mini 4 batteries. So that's good news.
Right.
All I can tell you is I want one, Ron.
I agree. Same here.
I take one.
Chris Hope, what about you? You interested that you have the Mavic 4 Pro?
That's a Mini 4 Pro, yeah.
Mini 4 Pro.
It's going to have to do better than that. I don't know, man. That Mini 4 Pro is a solid rocket.
It is. I mean, I don't know what they could do to make that thing better.
The stuff I put it through this weekend, I'll tell you right now, it's a workhorse.
You put it through its paces at Minefield?
It got a workout.
Except it won't lift in Nevada.
It will not pick a Nevada up.
Okay. Okay. We're probably going to find more of that in a minute here.
Right, exactly.
I tried 4 or 5 times.
How's that Mini 4 Pro compared to the Sky Rover X1, Chris?
Wouldn't know. You'd have to tell me, Marcus. I left that over at your house, remember?
That's where I got that.
Yeah, that's what you got.
You're a good man, Chris.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything I do to help the milkman out.
Yeah, I saw your original Nevada again, Marcus, over the weekend.
It's not the same.
It's not the same machine, though.
I wonder if there's one wire on that drone. It's the same that when I sold it to him.
A good looking machine, I'll tell you that.
That boy can definitely fly.
Yeah.
Lauren saying, Marcus, a flying underwater drone is called the TJ Flyfish.
Yeah, he sent me a link to an underwater drone. So
is that drone named after our friend TJ? Yeah,
could be. This is a specialized quadcopter that's capable of both aerial flight and underwater exploration. So, and Lauren sent me a YouTube link. So I'm going to put that in the chat for folks that want to see that.
Thank you.
We'll fly there as well.
And
that's what it says. Yeah.
Bob Dempsey has an interesting comment here. He said, so Mini 3 batteries are compatible with Mini 4. So Mini 3 battery work with the Mini 5? Well, that makes sense, Bob. That would be something if the same batteries work, the 3, 4, and the 5. Of course, before we move on finally from this topic, remember that when you put the Plus batteries in the Mini 4 Pro, that activated the remote ID.
Right.
Which if you flew with the regular battery, you did not have remote ID. Which is kind of confusing at first.
So, Ron, that begs the question. Are you going to order with the sub 250 batteries or the Plus batteries?
I can get it with no battery since I already have a bunch of mini batteries. Yeah, I have no interest in flying with the regular batteries because I part 107. I'm flying a lot of jobs, so I mean, it doesn't bother me at all to have remote ID on it all the time.
Sub 250 is meaningless to us.
Meaningless to me because good chance I never leave the U.S. in my lifetime again. So it's meaningless to me. So everything's registered. But let's throw all that out the window here. And now the show is the Minefield wrap-up show. Mike and Chris both had the honor and pleasure to go to Brownsville, Tennessee this past weekend and spend the weekend with Ken Heron and a lot of great members of the drone community. I've seen some pictures and stuff out. A lot of great folks was there. It looked like you had nice weather. It looked like it was a great event. And whoever wants to go first, give us a little, some of your highlights of the weekend for you.
Go ahead, Mike.
Chris, well, the highlight was Chris Hope.
Is it true you guys roomed together?
Actually, we did. We actually did room together. Different beds, but we roomed together. Okay.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Straight from front.
He doesn't snore. That's why I picked him.
Maybe not anymore. I used to. No, Chris came up with the idea of putting the stickers we have all over with magnets, and that was a great idea. And you came up with that. You said 15 minutes before you left town or something like that. Or?
I tell you what, Ken put out a video about a week or so ago. Billy said we can slap anything. So okay. So I had these neodyne magnets ordered for something else, and when I got driving to Minefield, I said, you know what? I can put two stickers together, put the magnet in the middle, and use my downrigger clip for when I go fishing out in the Gulf. And there's so much metal there, I can stick it to everything, right? And lo and behold, that's what we did. We probably stuck at least 20 to 25 different stickers everywhere.
To everything, yeah, pretty much across the board.
This is at Minefield.
This is at Minefield. So we tagged it, as they say.
And we'll see how long they stay. They may stay up there. The stickers may be wear apart, but magnets will be there.
The neodyme magnets will be there till
Yeah.
somebody pulls it off.
You mean someday Billy
Right.
Tripp's will be walking around saying, "Where did all these dang magnets come from?"
This very well could.
No, we had a fantastic group, and also got to meet a lot of people I hadn't met before. Several people, guy from Katy, and also spent quite a bit of time with Mr.
Got to meet Ryan Lotterette.
Ryan. Yeah, that's going to say. They spent quite a bit of time with Ryan.
Ryan's a good dude, man. He
really enjoyed spending
well
time
with
meeting
us.
him. Yeah.
Good to see Ryan there. Yeah.
Yep.
You see him on YouTube on shows like this, but to meet him in person,
And he didn't tell Ken he was coming ahead of time.
That's cool.
Ken didn't know it.
That's cool.
So Ryan announced it on Those Guys last Wednesday night. Only 20 people were watching at the time, so I spread it around before he got there. I told Ryan that. but Ken was totally surprised. So, but Ryan, he seemed to enjoy it. It's his first big meetup he's been at as a meetup, the drone meetup outside of Michigan. He goes all over, but not necessarily for meetups.
Yeah. Now, overall, did you have a bigger crowd than you've had in the previous years, or about the same?
I'm gonna be honest with you. We got Friday's not the day, but Friday's the day for people like myself that want to fly without messing up the other guys. So I got there early enough where I could fly, but when I got there, when I got there, there was two guys there, but before 2 o'clock, there was probably 25 or 30.
Wow.
So it kicked off.
And I don't think there's as many FPV guys there this time. It seemed to be like on Saturday as before.
Oh,
It seemed
really?
like other Saturdays, it was like constantly FPV announcing channels.
Yeah,
We didn't have that this Saturday.
It was later in the day. I noticed because that's when Charles got there. That's
Right.
he's a heck of a pilot. Then you got Joe. Joe flew the Avata 3.
Oh, Joe.
Joe actually crashed his. He got in the water.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really? Joe was in some water?
Yeah, he got a wet drone.
Wet drone, wet battery. He split the battery, he still fell apart. Yep.
I think it was a brand new battery too. He just bought from Dave.
Oh, no.
Did he get it back? Did he get the drone back?
Yeah, he got it back, but
Yeah.
he is in the water for about 30 seconds to a minute. So
Okay.
he's in the lane.
The water's only 2 feet across there. It's not a lot of water.
Now he found the only spot there was.
Yeah.
Did you fly FPV there, Chris?
I did not get I flew FPV, but I flew the Avata.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've learned to fly that Avata in the last 6 or 8 months, and I don't have but just the motion controller, and man, I had a lot of fun with that dude.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny always says about that motion controller that with that thing, he could put that drone anywhere he wants with that motion controller.
Well, I did, and I flew it through I'm gonna be honest with you, I flew it through a toilet seat, right?
Twice.
Billy
Chris is the only one that flew through the toilet seat.
Billy put Ken's
100
name
feet in the air. Yeah.
on the back of a toilet seat and hung it about 100 foot in the air.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I went through it twice.
Okay.
Yeah. So my confidence level was like
Sky high.
Yeah, Chris. And I got a lot of footage, and I'm going to show you some here in just a second of what Minefield looks like. You can take the Avatas and put that sucker anywhere you want to. It's that much structure. I wouldn't take a Joe Fodoleo drone through all that mess like I did, but the stuff that they fly and do, they do a real good job. But I can't do that, and I wasn't going to do that this year. I broke a drone last year and destroyed it, and me and Joe worked on it, and Scott bought me some motors, and it just toast is toast. I broke it good.
No bringing it back, huh?
But yeah, like I say, my confidence level was high after flying through the commode lid.
Nobody was using a commode at this point, huh?
I think it ought to have been used, honestly. They left some
Not 100 feet in the air.
spots under the lid. We figured it out.
Mike, did you get to fly some FPV there?
I did. Again, not the FPV drone as such, but my Neo. I enjoyed flying that tremendously. Just like Chris saying with the Avata, I flew the Neo quite a bit out there, and I really had a great time flying with motion controller.
With the goggles?
Really enjoyed it. With the goggles, well, definitely. I didn't use the screen at all with the Neo the entire weekend.
What drones? I'll go both of you. What drones did you take, Mike?
I had the Mavic 4 Pro, the Mini 4, which I did not fly. I took it out there, and the Neo. And I flew the Neo always with the goggles. So,
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you.
Sure.
When you're flying, so I've not tried that yet with the Neo. I've never flown it with the goggles. Is it exactly the same interface? In other words,
exactly. The only difference is it doesn't carry the wind as well. Because I did go up high one time. I was going to go through some of the items up in the structure, and I backed out. I decided not to do that. I did go through them, but the wind was down later in the day. Okay,
Gotcha.
Some of the loops and metal structure. But
So
it's exactly. I
little-
feel more confident in it, Marcus, because it's a Neo, not the Avata. $200 drone.
Well, that's true. But the little dot,
cool.
you just aim the little dot at where you want it to go, and that's where she goes.
Exactly. No difference whatsoever. It's identical.
Hey, look, Chris, Joe Foley heard us talking about him.
Yeah, Joe.
He sure did.
I hope he got his drone fixed, but I'm pretty sure he was right. Probably shorted out the controller if I was guessing, because it was in his 03 unit, of course. I'm sure it's toast too.
Yeah, Joe, have you tried booting it up? Let us know.
But it was it was a good time. They had a band there Saturday night. Cover band. They did a great job. He had a mechanical bull out there. Had a kid get on it and fly his drone, riding the bull. It was pretty cool, Mark.
Well,
it wasn't fast.
Chris, you rode the bull.
I rode the bull twice.
Oh wow!
Did you? I only saw you video of one of you. I missed it.
I did that one time, the mechanical bull. I did it at a tavern, right? So that'll tell you how long ago that was. But I'll tell you what, here's what I took away from it, Chris, and the reason I'll never do it again. It was awful hard on the family jewels.
Well, I was worried about my back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Now Ken got up there.
Yeah,
I can hear him.
Oh wow!
That was probably about 20, 25 people rode that thing, and one kid rode it for like 33 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a good gentle ride. I rode it for 16 seconds twice, so I actually rode it for 32.
Wow.
But they didn't count it like that.
Oh,
okay.
not there, Rob, but Joe Foley says no. I'll let her. I'll let her dry out for a week or so.
Okay.
So,
Nope.
so there was no drone. Joe Foloose had the only drone crash.
I think so. I don't recall. There were some crashes,
The crashes were not damaged.
but not
Yeah,
no
okay.
tear ups. Like Joe's probably gonna hit his hip pocket a little bit.
Hey, look,
mine
Johnny Johnson, it sounds like bull.
with
Well, they don't ride mechanical bulls in Louisiana, do they?
no, they fight bears in Louisiana.
Yep.
I thought it was gators.
Down on the town square. Well, if you get drunk enough, they turn into two-legged bears.
Joe said he banged it 3 times.
Yeah,
I bet Johnny's wrestled a few of those, Chris.
I'm
I
sure.
bet he has too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Would you like to see some footage? A little bit.
Oh, we got it. We promised these people exclusive footage, Chris.
All right, let me see. I don't want to leave the studio. How do I do this? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you can. I don't know what it looks like. You hit like a plus button someplace, and then all I gotta do is approve it.
Gary's.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, we're not even gonna read Gary's comment.
How's that, Mark?
There you go. I got it, Chris. I got it. Let me get the comment off of here. And here, look what Joe said. Joe said, FPV guys down the way had a rescue right after I picked Chris's out. So
we're gonna get it. We're gonna lead this right into where we had to do the rescue. So
okay, here we go.
This is Billy Tripp's. This is his shop. This is where his creations take place. All right.
Oh wow.
So, and I'm flying the Avata, but he's got an airplane that he's gonna have hanging off this structure next year.
Oh wow.
So.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly through here and fly through this little shot with the Avata. That's something I have no confidence with a regular FPV drone, but the Avata, I have the confidence.
You mean flying indoors like this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now this is his Minefield. This is the structures and the stuff, and
Oh yeah.
see the toilet seat way up there.
I do. You're gonna go right through that baby, huh?
Yeah, that's on another video, but that's
Okay.
his deal. And then I got a little bit cocky, and you'll see what happens here in just a second.
You're going over that tower. Ken Harris climbed to the top of that tower before.
I went through it the day before, but this is what I wanted to go through.
Ken climbs it. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, right here. That looks big enough, right?
What is that, Chris?
It looks like a lamp holder.
Okay.
What it was, Chris, they said it was a light hit. There's a couple of light poles there. Those are light
Okay.
poles at the hotel next door. They replaced them and they gave them to Billy. They were just so he mounted them on a structure there.
Oh wow.
To
So they
me,
were actually next door of the hotel.
that doesn't look like that big a deal with the Avata, because I done flown through like this little spot over here.
You can make it.
There's nothing to it.
Right.
Nothing to it. Wrong.
Oh,
That was it, man.
kind of like Joe
And
Fo.
it's in the base there, Chris, you know?
So you're stuck. You're stuck. How high in the air is that, Chris?
Oh, I think we figured it's close to 100 foot.
Wow. So there's no climbing that pole.
No.
Oh no.
As a matter of fact, Billy said that I was screwed.
Oh, he said that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he said you're just going to have to leave it.
It's about the only spot he said he couldn't access.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But there's the toilet. There's a little better picture of it. It's got Ken's name on it.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
spinning
look
like that constantly. Okay.
at
But
It did look like there were some stains on the bottom of that thing.
it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
See, you got this kind of structure here, and this is what I'm flying through here is an old drive-in movie theater where they hung the white panels on it so you could watch the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the standards for it.
I'm old enough to remember the drive-in movies.
See, I'm just cruising around with the Avata.
Nice. Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
This is before the accident.
This was before the accident. Yeah, this was the only battery I flew that morning. Then I did a little pirouette around this thing right here.
Oh, nice.
Not quite sure what this is called.
Yeah, the only structure out there is just from the very beginning was that water tower. It's my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was a nice move there, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Avato's great, man.
Yeah.
Let's see
I
here.
gotta get mine out.
Yeah, play with it. Yeah, see, they hung these deals off the.
FPV things, huh?
Yeah, FPV
FPV
thing.
gates.
And they hit some down lower as well throughout the park.
You see, you can. Here's a. This is a bunch of junk he's got hanging there.
An auger. It looks like a couple of augers.
Yeah, augers. They're stacked everywhere. And it's a tribute to his parents, to his dad. He calls it a graveyard. He said he'll be buried there.
Yeah, he's got permission from the city to be buried there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But if you've never seen Minefield, this is it. I mean, it's just lots and lots and lots of steel.
And Billy keeps improving it every year.
He adds to it every year. Like down here at the other end, he's got a cell phone tower. He put a bunch of stuff on.
Well, holy cow!
We'll go put the steeple.
Cell phone tower, man.
Yeah.
Now you're talking my language.
Hey, Chris, is that the water? Was that the water Joe fell into? You had there previous shot.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
Matter
it.
of fact, I think he fell right in there where them steps was at, somewhere around that silo.
Wow. There's an open door.
And I don't know if I get I got the parking lot in the very beginning of the video. That's where everybody's hanging out over here to the right. Pretty good sized parking lot.
Yeah, I'd have been flying those low gates.
I did the same, Ron. I flew the low gates.
No, Ron,
And
I
I flew
thought
some of
you
the high
flew-
one.
I thought you flew in Margate.
you know my Margate gates. My gates are the lifeguard boat things. They're huge.
But that's just that was my one and only flight that morning, and this was the
end of the flight.
this was the end. And I had my
You're right. It looks good.
yeah.
Mike, I bet your little Neo could have made it through there.
The Neo probably could.
Neil probably would have made it. Yep.
Yeah.
So was there? So you no longer have the Avata 2, Chris.
I didn't. That's just the Avata. Nah, Joe rescued it. I'll tell you what we did. I brought my Phantom with me, right?
Your Phantom 4 Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went to the grocery store and bought a fly swatter.
Oh.
And I brought it back to my truck and I cut the end of it in half and I made 2 hooks. And then I made several variations, but I had some 50-pound test fishing line, and I put some weight on it and tied it to it and got it on the bottom of the Phantom, and up it went. And it did pretty good. But it wouldn't. There was so much metal there. This is how far DJI's come. The metal in the Phantom 4 don't G-haul. It shakes horribly.
Yeah. Wow.
I had to take and bring it down, and I got the Mini 4 Pro out, and it seemed to work pretty good. But it would latch it on and it'd pick it up, but it wouldn't pick it up. I could drag it move it a little bit, this, that, and the other. And I finally just brought it in, and Ken said, "Come on, let's go to the fire department, see if they'll bring our ladder truck down here." And before that, Bob Casey let me try his the POS, right, the DJI FPV drone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it kind of worked, but the camera won't go all the way down.
Right.
And it was quite an experience. We went to the fire department. Yeah, let's come down and look at it. No, we can't get up there close enough. I got a text message. Hey, we got it. Oh, problem solved, Ken. Don't have to worry about it. Go back over there, and Joe's over there dancing. He done like he scored a touchdown.
So
Chiefs Super Bowl.
Joe got it.
Joe got it
after 3 tries.
Yeah.
Is this before his crash?
Oh yes.
Oh, yes,
And he, was
it's-
using, and he used the mini. He used the
Air 3S.
Air 3S. Air 3.
3S,
No,
okay.
Air
Air 3.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And
anyway,
he used the hook. He used the hook to get it out of there.
Same hook.
he used my hook.
Okay.
He just
My
had a
hook.
shorter. He had about a 18-inch, 24-inch.
The leader had got considerably short.
Your
by the time
leader
I
was
cut
6
it,
feet or so. His was
I
2
cut it,
feet.
and I cut it. Anyway, Bob Casey put a close hitch in it. It ain't gonna undie, boys. I got it. Anyway, it was funny. It was funny now. I got nervous as a cat in a room full of rockers, I won't tell you.
Oh, I bet. So Joe has video of this up. He's going to post.
He's already posted a rescue video.
Wow. We got to check this out.
Chris, I got video of you attempting it with your Mini 4. Okay, showing the long leader and so forth.
We got some nice videos coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably the search and rescue mission of the year, Chris.
It was fun. I mean, it's a learning experience for everybody, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
In fact, several people said they were going to plan on leaving like 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and this happened to what, Chris? 8:30, 8:15, 8:30,
It was after
and
10
everybody
before we finally
stayed.
got
They said
done.
we got to stay for this. So,
Hey, at one time, I think there was 4 or 5 drones up there helping me.
yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to do this, and I got them right here. Then I got one drone doing this in front of me, and I got somebody in my ear, and I got people over here. Hey, you need to go left. Well, listen, saying right, and then left. Well, you need to go up. You need to go down. Man, it was.
Well, it was frustrating, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
Too
It's
much
like-
help.
Just like something from a Hollywood movie.
It was crazy for sure. Joe is a new mark fisher, but at least Joe was dry.
Joe's dry, and
Yeah,
Darren.
Well,
Katie-
Joe was driving his drone, wasn't.
True
The
that.
guy from Katie actually directed Joe as well. His drone was about 5 feet above Joe's or less, and he was one person calling out to Joe what to do, what to help him.
They had a little one-on-ones, what I heard. So that
We
was
Hey,
did.
look at Joe, Epic Rescue.
epic.
Oh, look, I think Joe's got the link up.
Yep.
There you go, folks. Hey, you want to see Joe's
There you go. Yeah.
video of him rescuing Chris Hope's Avata? There you go. Well, thanks for sharing that video. That was really something.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll have a bunch of that out by this week. I know Rick Williamson did a fly through with the Avata 2 last year. And it's crazy how good it looked.
He put some nice sunrise
He
footage up. He got some real golden colors this year.
Yeah, he was there Friday morning.
Okay.
He probably left about a week before to be the sir.
Yeah, Joe said what a fun weekend.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun flying, and it's fun to get to see the guys.
That's the
Mark,
biggest
yeah.
part, Chris, is seeing everybody. You know.
The dinner bell's ringing downstairs, so I got
Good night, Marcus.
Good night, Marcus.
Take care.
Good night, Marcus.
Take care. Thanks for Mike and Chris for coming on the show tonight and
Showing all your footage.
telling us
Yeah.
all about
Yeah.
it.
Good.
Chang-a-lang,
Hey,
chang-a-lang.
Marcus.
Good night, guys.
See you, brother.
So, Chris, were you able to do your Sunday sunrise flight from there?
I let Rodney do it. Rodney
Okay.
enjoys that really well, and I said that's fine. Take the Central Standard Time zone this time. So
And
I was there when he was flying. As a matter of fact, I think I started flying my Avata while he was finishing up his live stream.
Was Dennis Lovelady there?
Yeah, no, Dennis was not there. He had some prior commitments he wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Dennis's
Rodney
wife
came-
was in town now, and he wanted to spend time with her. So.
So Roddy handled all the morning sunrise flights.
Well, Dennis was there Sunday morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
he did his Sunday morning stream.
okay.
Yeah, he was
Cool.
picking and grinning.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like it was another very successful Minefield this year.
Another good meetup. No feelings hurt. No drones left behind. Thank you, Joe.
No, the only damage was Joe's, maybe.
Joe Fotolia.
That's the only one I know of.
And now next on the agenda, Mike, you're heading up to Rhode Island in what, less than 2 weeks, right?
Week from Thursday. Heading up there. Johnny's going to be there, and Rick Williamson. has signed up as well. He's going to be up there.
I saw Steve Janess was in the chat earlier promoting the event. So I know Steve and Josh and
John
CT Pirate. Yeah, John CT Pirate. They're the ones kind of organizing and hosting the event. They've been working hard, and I hope that's going to be a big success for those guys up there.
I think so. They got 68 people lined up so far right now.
Good.
This is the first one. So
good.
And Al is going up there from South Florida.
Al's going up. Ray Kelly.
Ray Kelly. Yep.
Yeah.
And Billy and Ken are going to be up there.
Good.
And Bernard Blon as well.
Oh, great.
And I think those guys are going to be there too. That's what I'd heard.
Oh, nice.
Herman and Lawrence.
Yeah. For all the New York guys, it's probably an easy ride up.
And of course, Mark Fisher. Mark's picking Johnny up and I at the airport.
Mark's real local. Yeah.
With just a bunch of other guys up there. I think I heard Stevie may be up there too.
Stevie Bronx.
Stevie Bronx. I think he mentioned he was going to be there. So
cool.
So I'm looking forward. I've never been to Rhode Island. Around it's
beautiful country.
The state of Rhode Island is the size of the city of Dallas. That's hard for me to imagine. 35 square miles difference. I mean, that's how big.
Yeah,
it is.
Of course, Rhode Island's one of those real small states, Mike.
That's what I said. The size of the city of Dallas.
Yeah. Mike, you'll drive through Rhode Island before you even know it.
Yeah, they said 30. Mark said 30 minutes in any direction. You're in another state. You're in the water. One or the other.
There you go. Hey, Bob Casey's saying hello to all of us. Was Bob Casey there this year, Chris?
Bob was there, and for the very first time, I saw Bob without overalls on Sunday.
Oh, really?
I thought he was naked.
Yeah, he looked good, man.
I'd never seen him without overalls.
Was he wearing like a three-piece suit or?
No three-piece suit. But I do have a video of Bob dancing to the band.
Oh, really?
I'll probably get put the sound on, which I will. I'll probably get a copyright strike, but I'm going to put it up anyway. It's only a 30-second deal.
Bob's a pretty good dancer.
Oh, he's excellent.
Yeah. Here's jamming out.
Bob's here. See, we didn't talk about you till you got. We only talk about you when you're right here, Bob.
Right.
You got the people talk behind our back. Then we wait until you get in the chat. Then we talk about it.
That's right.
Hey, Ron, I'm gonna check out, brother.
Yeah, it was getting late here, I know, for everybody here. So we're going to say our good nights again. Like Mark said, I want to thank both of you for coming on. I know it was a long weekend for you guys. You guys need to get your beauty rest in. You get back to the regular routine. So thanks again for coming on. Always great having you guys. And in the chat, thanks to everybody in the chat for joining us and your support of us, these guys, the meetups and whatever. You guys are wonderful, great. And next week is Labor Day. We're going to take the night off from DroneNation. Next Monday in April, we'll be back in 2 weeks. So
good night. Good night. See you. Enjoy being on.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Michael.
Ron, thank you.